Droners, welcome to this Christmas edition of Droner News, or I should say holiday edition. Either way, it's going to be really cool because drones are doing good, and I'm wearing a hat that's too small for my head because it's big. Either way, let's get right into it. Coming in number one, we have a drone finding a robber. You know I love to feel good drone stories, and this is definitely one of them. It's a story about in Tulsa, Oklahoma. There's a guy who broke into a liquor store at 7:30 a.m. to steal some liquor. And it just so happened that there was a security guard who just happened to be flying his drone, because why not, in the morning, and happened to capture the whole thing. And the robbers, they stole scotch and pretty much went across the street to drink it, and the drone just caught all of it on camera. And this guy was just like, oh, okay, well, let me call the police. And the police came and got the guys. It was really that simple. He didn't have to do anything. He didn't even have to be present. He just had the drone in the air, and the drone ended up saving the day, I guess, or I guess saving the scotch that they did drink. Either way, good stuff from drones. Catching bad guys. Coming in at number two, drones and augmented reality fighting wildfires. Yes, again, another drones doing good drone stuff story. And this one is with Boeing. Boeing is working with the Microsoft HoloLens to be able to help firefighters effectively fight fires. And the way that it's doing that is that they're putting infrared cameras on the drones to see the hot spots of where the fire is going to be spreading next. And this is really valuable information because you can't look at a fire just with a regular camera and tell where the hot spots are. The hot spots are normally happening at the surface level or sometimes underground when roots are burning. And an infrared camera could actually pick that up. And that's what they're hoping to be able to do with the HoloLens that's going to allow these people that aren't even there to be able to look at the space with their, do this because you got to do this when you have augmented reality, is be able to look at the space and say, okay, looks like it's probably going to spread over here and over there and blah, 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 save the world, save the fire, help everybody out because drones are awesome. Check out the link. Coming in at number three, we are going back to talk about Disney and their interest in drones for entertainment. Now, in a previous Droner News, I said that, the Intel's flying and making shapes in the sky at night with a whole bunch of drones, hundreds of drones. Disney partnered with Intel to do that at the Disney parks, most likely to replace the fireworks, which is a really good thing. And then they took it a step further, and that's what we want to talk about, is that they are actually they have a proprietary system of airbags that they're instituting onto these drones. These drones are not going to be going over 150 feet, but they will be flying at night, and they got a waiver from the FAA to do that. And I'd be willing to bet part of that waiver that they got is with these airbags. So basically what it is if any of them start to malfunction or falling at a certain rate, then an airbag just blows up over the whole thing, and then it just becomes a bubble that bounces and doesn't hurt anybody if it falls over or does anything. It doesn't damage anyone, doesn't hurt anything. It's just a win all the way around. New technology, keeping people safe and keeping things pretty while saving the environment. Get it in, Disney. Coming in at number four. Yes, this is a dumb story, but I couldn't help myself because, well, you always wonder, how many things, how many Marines does it take to screw in a light bulb? How many Martians? How many drones does it take to screw in a light bulb? I assume it is very possible, but not in this case. A group of Australians wanted to figure out how they could screw in a light bulb with their drones. And what they did is they made a rig for their drones, for a couple different drones, and they first tried to do it with their eSheen E30W and screw it in. Nah, that didn't work. And then they went for their X5C1, which is a really stable drone, and they tried to screw it in with that. Nah. Either way, it's just a fail, and it's kind of fun to watch. So check it out. It's a really fun video. I like to see people failing at things that are just really simple and pointless. And this involves drones, so enjoy as much as I did. So coming in last, but maybe least, is there's an insurance provider in the UK called Direct Line, and they've released a video for I can't even take this seriously, a on-demand streetlight. The idea of this on-demand streetlight is that you can have an app that, associated with your GPS signal, can send a drone with a giant light out to you if you're walking down an alley that you otherwise might not want to be walking down. This to me doesn't really make sense because you got to just think about it from a common sense standpoint. If I'm walking down a dark alley and I call a drone to help me, it's supposed to prevent muggers and stuff. I feel like you just kind of just drawing attention to yourself. Hey, I'm walking down this alley and guess what? Now you know exactly where I am because I'm the only thing in this whole alley that's lit up. And also, it's if I was a mugger, I'd be not only am I going to rob you that you are lit up now, I'm going to do my best to steal that drone too, because I bet there's things on this drone that are worth selling. And then also, how do you even have a drone that's smart enough to be able to do that and light up enough and fly long enough to be able to help with all that? It really doesn't make sense. It's technology, people just taking yeah, I could make anything fly, so why not a light? It just doesn't make any sense. I think it's really dumb, but I think it's really funny, and I want to see them fail miserably. So good luck, guys. I really hope that works, Direct Line, but that's just not smart. Droners, thank you for checking out this edition of the Naughty Droner News Christmas edition. Yeah, I like that. And if you want to see more, maybe not so naughty Droner News, you can click here. Or maybe they will be naughty, who knows? Or you can click here and see maybe some list videos or hands-on droner stuff, because we do a lot of really fun, cool stuff. Make sure that you hook us up and subscribe, because that is what allows us to continue to make these videos for you. We love you. And as always, make sure you stay fly and happy holidays.